The Quintident warship towers with 5-deck citadels and stands over 30 meters tall, capable of mustering 1,000 warriors. This ship stands firm in the center of the army, as solid as a fortress. It is also equipped with 6 sets of giant stone catapults, each with the force of 1,000 cannons. Smashing nearby boats, big and small, is effortless.
This massive warship is so huge, sailing from the north to the Shanghai region. If the waterline changes, how do we stabilize the center of gravity?
When sailing from the Bian River system into the Jianhuai region, the difference in water density causes uneven ship draft lines. Sui Dynasty Quintident relied on manual sand and stone ballasting for balance, and that slowed down its speed. But speed is crucial in war. Improved by the contraption techniques of the Maw Gate, this ship is now a far cry from its former self. Switch to water tank ballast, draw and discharge water locally, and adjust the waterline as easily as moving your arm. In this way, this ship can travel between the northern and southern waterways, as if entering an unguarded land.
Good. In the past, when the Sui dynasty conquered the Qin dynasty and unified the north and south, this ship was built to secure the Yangtze River. Lost to time, with the aid of the contraption techniques of the Maw Gate, it has finally reappeared. Once the final batch of military pay arrives, the southern expedition can be launched within 10 days. Honored envoys, although Shu and Tong follow the calendar of our great Song, Song regards both countries as brotherly nations. You've always been diligent with the annual tribute of money and grain. Now, Nanping and Wuping are in turmoil. The military governor of Wuping has sent a letter asking for help. Commoners of Jinghu are in dire straits. Bashu and Jiangnan are both along the Yangtze River, so they are likely to be generous in aiding those in need.
Jiangnan has already exhausted its national resources, having paid tribute 3 times this year alone. Countless gold, silver, and silk fabrics. It's really...
Lord Zhao, the military funds required by the Great Song have been transported with the Shu Kingdom's fleet. It is currently stationed outside the Huilong post, ready for delivery at any moment. Only 2 requests for the Song dynasty to fulfill. First, once the Song occupies the Yangtze River, they must not advance westward first. Second, they must hand over the restoration diagram of the 5-toothed warship to the Shu Kingdom.
Okay. Someone, draft the contract. Since the 2 countries have already made a treaty, General Rong, please hand over your talisman and lend it to the Shu envoy for a while.
The Baoshan Tower is a majestic sight. Undeniable proof of the Song's rising power, a noble ruler, and the flourishing of gifted minds.
The border tally was given to the envoy of Shu.
The diagram of the 5-toothed warship left after the Sui dynasty conquered Chen was originally preserved in our Shu Kingdom. Bringing the diagram back this time will not let down my father's decision to make me the heir.
Huh? How did the Song state manage to build it first?
All because of that brat. Back then, he gave a fake painting to my father for his birthday. He deserved to die. If it weren't for stealing the diagram and fleeing to Kaifeng, why would the Song dynasty offer such protection? Damn it! Before returning to Shu this time, I must catch him.
Oh, she's gonna be a boss fight.
Today's banquet hosts,
Okay.
honored talents invited by the Emperor.
She's a boss fight when you go
How are the preparations?
on the multiplayer mode.
Of order? If any fruit or vegetable lacks freshness,
Yeah,
return
you're
it.
gonna fight her here too.
Lord Zhao, this move is rather hasty. The diagram is the highest military secret of the Navy. Handing it over to Shu like this will harm the battle situation on the Yangtze River.
Right now, military provisions are the most important. If we don't send troops now, once Jinghu is pacified, where will we find such a good opportunity again? With you here today, Isn't it Heaven's will to aid me?
Speak. What do you want me to do?
Jinming Pool is currently concentrating its military forces for drills, leaving our defenses weak. In such a crucial military town, the envoy of Shu naturally brings only one close attendant. As long as you intercept the talisman on him before boarding, board the ship first and take the diagram. The theft of the diagram not only would not count as a breach of contract, I could also first accuse him of the crime of losing a talisman in the state of Shu.
Stealing from oneself. The thief cries thief. How shameless of you.
Haven't you heard? Steal a hook and you're executed. Steal a kingdom and you're made a lord. The gate, if we can swiftly unify the North and South, wouldn't that be the most benevolent act of all?
Young hero, the Song's Quintident warship has already drained the national treasury, burdening both the military and civilians. If Bashu also obtains this map, not only will it waste resources and harm the people, but the stalemate in the Yangtze River battle will likely not be a blessing for the common folk.
In that case, I'll make a trip and bring the diagram back.
Banquet is about to end. The Shu envoy will depart immediately. Jinming Pool is currently conducting exercises heavily guarded. Please follow me, young hero.
I feel like I'm getting lied to, but we're gonna go with it at the moment.
Behold the Quintident warship.
Exactly. The towering ship has 5 decks, stands over 100 feet tall, and can accommodate 1,000 warriors. 6 giant hammer poles are set up around, hanging high on all sides. And the ship's hull is as majestic as a grand mansion. Once the giant hammer falls from above, the enemy ship will be shattered to pieces.
Such a cool scene. Oof.
Wang Zhen's tower ship sailed down to Yizhou and dimmed the royal Jinling. It's been 5 years since Emperor Shuzong commissioned this pond for naval training in Kaifeng.
Breathtaking indeed.
This unprecedented in scale. I've returned my talisman. I can't go further from here. It's all on you now, young wanderer. The envoy of Shu has arrived at the palace hall. The Navy is conducting drills, and this place is heavily guarded. When approaching the Quintident, do not alert the garrison troops.
With so many guards, how can we get close to the envoy of Shu?
Naturally, we'll first survey the terrain, plan, and then act. A frontal attack is out of the question. The entire route is lined with officials and soldiers come to greet the later Shu envoy. An unwise charge will only alert the enemy. The water functions as a natural defense. Even the most excellent swimmer will not be able to swim that far. With this distance, even the best swimmer would be powerless.
Got it.
The flank is well guarded. They have even dispatched elite bugle soldiers. It would be unwise to attempt entry there. By then, the entire Jinming Pool will be on high alert, and the boarding passages will be sealed. However, I've already left something for you to step on, at the mast of the Haihu ship and at the eaves of the hall. With this, you can spring upward and reach higher ground. Proceeding across the eaves, you could approach the water in front of the square quietly. The willows by the water will be your best cover when it comes time to dive. There is no way for us to get to the banks with all of those soldiers and officials around. Perhaps you could hold your breath and enter the outlet from underwater. This way, you will be able to approach their handover points and secretly obtain what you need to know. Before boarding the Quintident warship, make sure not to alert the official troops.
Should be only this guy.
Enemy spotted.
The military funds are at Huilong Station. After obtaining the five-tooth warship diagram, we can finalize the deal.
I still need to stay here to oversee military drills, so I can only accompany you this far for now. Please, esteemed envoy, take my military talisman and head to the dock to board the warship. General Nurong has been waiting for a long time. The diagram is on the top floor of the ship. As you inspect the warship, you can take it back with you.
The authentic blueprint is on board. We will stick to the plan.
Your Highness, is this five-tooth warship really that powerful? Is it worth using so much military funds to exchange for a single diagram?
Why are you so unambitious? Haven't you thought about it? After occupying the middle reaches of the Yangtze, where should this great ship sail next? If not Jiangnan, then Bashi.
Your Highness, I understand.
What have you understood?
The meaning of today's banquet is, whoever doesn't pay up will be the next one to get hit.
Finally, some progress. This tribute of military provisions can ensure the peace of our Shu Kingdom for 3 to 5 years. Seizing this opportunity, if we work hard, we can also build this five-tooth warship. In the future, we might still be able to fight against Song.
Back. Well, this seems like a very good spot for it, to be honest.
Your Highness,
Why do you talk so much?
Your Highness, I wanted to ask, why do we have to personally board the ship to retrieve the diagram of the great warship? Could there be any trickery here?
What trick could there be? Even in war, envoys are not beheaded. Zhao Guangyi, that guy, killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Firstly, by showing off the five-tooth warship to us. Secondly, by taking the opportunity to retrieve the talisman. It seems the Zhao family is about to kill the donkey after grinding the flour.
By order. Verify the boarding talisman.
Excuse me? How do I use this boarding talisman?
Sail to the military port on the opposite shore.
Dude.
Enemy sighted! Enemy sighted!
How we do it? I think they went away, right?
Enemy sighted!
Or not yet. Is it like a complete specific position, or? Because that seemed fine to steal it.
Enemy sighted! Enemy sighted!
It just refuses to target any of them.
Enemy sighted!
Ah, so it's something that's gonna happen eventually. Well, that was baiting me pretty nicely.
Esteemed envoy, please board the ship and wait. Once the documents are exchanged, we will set off at once for the military port on the far bank and board the warship.
Wait a minute, I was supposed to kill him? That's crazy.
Stop!
Nah.
No one, only three! Heaven's dome!
Okay. Moving on. I don't think this one is gonna work. Can't reach it.
Stop! Who's there? Stop! Stop!
Intruder! The envoy has been murdered! Pass the order! Everyone stay sharp! Close the boarding gate! No one is allowed to leave!
Oh my god, that took a bit. Go to the command room located at the top. Okay.
Who goes there?
Tell me, is General Rong really the adopted daughter of General Murong?
It can't be fake. Otherwise, how could the Tiger Talisman of the Navy be entrusted to her?
Then why did she lock General Murong upstairs? Last time I went up to deliver food, I heard she went when she did that, he went out the store.
I'm afraid General Murong is seriously ill.
Shh. The troops are about to march. Talking like this will shake their morale. Do you want to keep your heads?
Who goes there?
I would prefer not to kill you guys. Unless I have no other choice.
You go there! You rebel!
Quicker!
Strike the golden drink to send out resonant waves, causing nearby special jade rings to hum in response. When jade rings are in resonance, use medium touch to break the door knocker. Open a locked caption door. Okay, this is new.
Drunk this cup dry of that, I am sure. This clamor of war ends now.
Investigate.
You end. There's no turning back now. I don't have much time left. The person I've wronged the most in my life is you. If someone could restore the past, unlock the portrait contraption, if we could get these diagrams out, there might still be a chance. The 4 sons of the military are now divided. It all started when he became the emperor. The Yenyun regions remain unreclaimed. The birds still fly, but the fine bow is broken. Hanging the portrait of the late Emperor high, refusing to serve the new dynasty, is nothing but a desire for death. Xiao Guangying refused to pacify and sent us brothers to personally quell the rebellion. Brother Shi was the first to support the cause. Back when the army returned to Chenxiao. But he broke his golden halberd, resigned his post, vanished into darkness. People say he made weapons illegally, hoarded wealth. Ignorant of the fact that if it weren't for secretly paying a large sum of military expenses to the court, how could he ensure his safety? Trusted your family to me. But have you ever thought that if the court won't spare you, how could they spare me? Off to the southern front again,
I'm but a hollow shell now. Death means nothing to me if it weren't out of spite for my betrayal. How could your daughter have ended up like this?
Reconstruct the reliving generals of command over wine incident. Okay, I gotta put the matching statues. Let me first find them, then I'll hear him again. Okay, so that's the correct one.
This floor panel looks like it opens.
Why is the game telling me to press that? Like Tai Chi move. Okay. Maybe it's for later.
Stop!
Give your name! For the realm. How you there?
Oh my lord.
Outer ring. More wind. Overturn. More wind. Inner circle.
Whew. It's been so long without resting, plus I have 0 heals. Need to craft some more. diving. Okay, I cannot hit that like this. Yeah, there is no bells from what I'm seeing. Nah, I don't think it would even affect it. It's too far from it. Okay. I can hit the bell. Yeah, I can hit the bell from there and then climb. Come and hit the door. No, please. Come on. Sometimes you move further than you want. Why did it not count, man? Thank you.
Central! Heaven to shatter the circle! Wins!
Square.
Circle!
Wait, I hadn't seen this one before, man. Mercy? Why can't I catch him? There is no mercy, my friend. You would kill me. No shot, I can't jump this. The cabin.
How you been?
Outer ring.
Stop!
Inner circle.
Don't stop!
Central.
River of Song! Stop!
Seems I can't pull that. Okay.
Give your name!
Can you die? Thanks.
Leave the quintident diagram. When Sui conquered Chen and unified the north, it was the quintident that secured the Yangtze. My goal in life has always been the pursuit of ingenuity and technical perfection. Born into chaos and eventually conquering the world. I should die without regret. But this path, the obsession is rooted too deep, and I find there's no turning back.
Titles do not match what she's saying, but not a problem as long as she's saying something.
Remember the Maoist teaching of non-aggression? Wage no war on the innocent. Serve no lords unjust.
It's you! You tampered with the diagram. It's you who's trying to obstruct the Southern campaign!
What's done is done. No point in going on.
Overturned! Having stone! Or win! Overturned! Having stone! Overturned! Having stone! Inner circle! Some! Having stone! Central! Overturned! Having stone!
Come on! Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Strike! Maoism, we find the sound! Strike! Strike! Strike!
Okay.
Central! Having stone!
Strike! Strike! Strike!
No one. Only inner circle. Heaven's stroke.
Go with them! We find them now!
Outer rim.
You need to just kill her? Or what? Yeah. Can't say I feel bad for her. Kind of crazy. Was a little bit cuckoo.